Theme song. Stardate 508. The SCS Lotus is docked near a military alliance asteroid outpost, I suppose you would call it. And several ships have gathered nearby. We've been doing some trading, but I think it's time to get out of here. Captain Annie, before going to bed for the night in her beautiful... Wednesday, get out of there. Denkarion, okay, who is using... All right, there's a lot of people using the captain's pooper. Oh, not Wednesday. Wednesday was just cleaning up. Okay. Actually, maybe Denkarion was just getting the water, too. Okay, never mind. Captain Annie rescinds her anger and sees the people were just helping take care of her bathroom and kind of tidied up a little bit, so that was nice. But before she goes to bed, her last order is, of course, to take us out to warp. There's a lot of work to do out there in the galaxy. Another order that she's decided to give is this area here needs to be converted for more energy protection. Right now, because of these power capacity nodes, we're doing okay, but you can see it's very fluctuating, and it's also a little bit seesawing because these two are connected together. I'm not sure how much power I'm losing between the two kind of reorganizing themselves, but it is the best way to... I just have to daisy chain them for now, just for few connections that I have. However, we do need more power production. I believe we're doing about 108 right now, consuming 84, but see how it jumps up to 111? So we need to be careful. We're just about overusing our generation capacity. So this hallway here is a perfect candidate for a... let's go jump here. Wait, who are we waiting for? Deborah is left behind. Where is Deborah? We're leaving behind one robot? I don't think so. Oh, we've got a temperature problem over here. Okay, yeah, things are getting hot back at the engine, but that's all right. I'm not sure where Deborah is. Okay, we have to go find Deborah, and then we are jumping. But again, this has become... There's Denise Richards, Maggie, Senior Rust, Gizmo. Over here we have Werty, SR. Okay, this person needs to be renamed here. Zachbot, Eric, and finally we find Deborah. Is that Deborah there? Where is she? Deborah is... Oh, I see. We've jumped back. There she is. I didn't even see it there. The SCS moving on up. Deborah was left behind so many years ago, and so too do we leave behind some of our hull scrap and various things that we just can't take. There's a whole shuttle there that we could get, but we don't really need all those resources. So there's Deborah, a reminder of the history that is going on around us. Well, all the same, we're going to... Oh, now we have to wait. We're going to leave Deborah behind. And like I was saying, we're going to convert this hallway into a triple-wide solar panel holding hallway. People will still be able to walk around inside of it, and I think it'll have an interesting look to it. We'll see how that looks. We can also convert some of this space to hold solar panels as well, but that might just give us the little boost that we need to carry on. Goodbye, Deborah. We jump, following Captain Annie's orders. The SCS Lotus is heading out, jumping into various star systems. We're going to just move a little faster through the galaxies because we have several things to get done. One of those is cleansing this land from the slavers and the pirates, bringing justice to all those around. We jump and we jump and we jump, stopping only in some systems that have some of the core and most valuable resources we need, like these energy particles here, this Energium. The Android Collective wants to talk to us. I assume it's because we maybe have some of their refugees, so that'll be nice to get those back home. The androids have turned out to be quite helpful, and it looks like these folks are going to be no different. And so we trade. We trade quickly, we mine quickly, and we move on. With everything in this hallway now dismantled, we can set about setting up some solar panels, which then we can rebuild all the stuff in the hallways. So the first things first is I want it to be somewhat symmetrical, so I'm going to place one, then the other as we slowly head back. Oh, what do we have there? Oh, we've got a light there. So we can place one more here, and then it looks like... Oh, there's no way to be symmetrical. We either have to just have these four total, or we can sneak one more in here, but it wouldn't fit. So it's going to have to be non-symmetrical if we want it to be like that. That is a bummer. But how much would 2 produce? On a good day, it produces 3. So we've added a little bit. Oops. So basically, if I add another one, it won't look as symmetrical, but then I will have... let's move these over then. If I don't do that, then I will have an extra maximum 3 power production for free, basically just off of the sun. And right now, I'm thinking that's just not worth it. It's not worth it for how every time I pass by, I'm going to look at it, and it's going to hurt my feelings. So we didn't need to take these doors apart, but we know that now. We're going to get these built in, and let's see if that extra couple of solar panels does the difference. I think they look good there. I don't think they detract much from the design. In fact, I think in the future ships I design are going to have triple wide hallways simply because eventually we can just load those triple wide hallways up with solar panels just like this. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to daisy chain them all together. So they're all going to end up linking. I believe I want them all to link to this one. So if we go here, we can't quite get out to that one. So we're going to go to here. This one will daisy chain to here, and then this one will daisy chain over to that. So they will all feed into the main power grid right from here. It's the best I can do in a pinch, and maybe in the future we could feed those right into batteries. We could feed them into these batteries, but these batteries are already linked a little weird, flowing into each other and then back onto the grid. So I think this will generate enough power to at least keep the forward section, the command section, nice and comfortable, and then push that energy back on to the growing areas as well. Another good addition to another fine ship. Captain Annie is pleased. You guys know when I say Captain Annie, I mean me, right? I'm quite happy. Except, again, Axel, unless you have something to ask the captain, you should probably not be in her room. A perfect storm of a nebula and micrometeoroids occurs, and it knocks out some power and some production in some areas, but overall the ship can sustain even a good couple of hits directly to the hull, and we escape very much intact. For those working aboard the SCS Lotus, life is actually pretty good. They feel fairly safe. Most people consider them a threat rather than the other way around. It's a nice position to be in, and very few people have any complaints really at all. Oh, except ignore this, ignore that. There we go, it went away. See, and nobody has any complaints. What's going on here? I wish the music would change in this moment, because as we were dropping into the Barrens zone, his sector, we see here a very bug-like pirate ship. They pull us out of warp and we drop right next to them. I'm going to put shields and turrets up to max here because I don't know what we're up against. They have a fairly large complement of weapons and similar shielding to us as well. So I don't know if this is necessarily going to be a good idea, but we're going to open fire upon them anyway. In the meantime, teams 1, 2, 3, and heck, 4 are all brought up to muster. It was appearing to be a fair fight, but the pirates jump before we can get any real damage done. This is going to cause a problem. Ooh, new research completed. Very good. So now if we need to build those again, we can. If they get destroyed, we can rebuild them, which is always an issue. I think we'll research this for a faster growth rate, and they'll get to work on that. I assume we have the right things for that. I'm going to undraft everybody here, and I think what we need to do is research or build. I wonder if we have it somewhere. We need to research or build some sort of blockage abilities. I don't know if that's actually... Maybe I've imagined that. I know that there's a weapons blocker. Hyperdrive, solar panel, research, industry, crew equipment, alien tech, botany. Why can't I see... it's here. Targeting jammer. So we've researched it already. So the targeting jammer is one thing we could build. Although what it makes me wonder is to what extent... will they just jump out if we build the targeting jammer? Here it is. Okay, so we can actually build it, and I believe we have the system points to build it. Now we just need to find a spot to plop one down. The targeting jammer is fairly bulky. I suppose we could just take out one of the weapons near the rear to have one of these. Or we could take out that hull stabilizer. We don't necessarily want to do that. I like having a tanky vessel. We could try to get rid of the our civilian refugees and then put the targeting jammer in there. This room doesn't seem too popular, but I think rooms are definitely more necessary than than weapons or targeting jammers. We could put it. Oh yeah, we can't put it in the hallways because, of course, they block a lot of the traffic. They're very large objects. So I think we should take away either one of our laser turrets or missile turrets and replace it with a targeting jammer. Let's dismantle this one and place our targeting jammer and see if they run this time or if it simply encourages them to try boarding our ship. It's worth a try. Stardate 512. Captain Annie is reported to her that we are being pulled out of warp by none other than a Slavers Guild ship. Now, there is some debate in this among the crew as to what the slavers and the pirates are doing in and around this Barrens sector. I kind of think that one of the ways the Baron has gotten rich is by dealing with these folks. Now, if somebody is manning the shields console, the shields console at all times, which Colleen is steadfastly doing, then they cannot target us with their weapons. We're just going to put that to the test right now. It looks to be working. However, I also don't see them leaving. So it seems to be the best way to take these ships down. Either we dog them around and chase them, or we operate this jammer. It's less exciting, but we don't have to chase them. We'll chase a few. Maybe we'll disable this every so often and rebuild it. I think what we should do is, we should think of somewhere else. We should make some more room for this somewhere else. Like, what if we put it in the morgue? We could take the morgue out, and then we could put that somewhere where we can turn it off and on and then have our weapons as well. Because it could be nice to chase a few ships down, but that is not the case now. Captain Annie orders all 4 of the teams to board their vessels and prepare to take on the slavers. As she passes by Gabby, Gabby says, "So, no prisoners?" And Captain Annie says, no, take a couple prisoners. All right, in order to do the Stormtrooper docking, what we're going to do is have everybody float out into space here. Okay, so I'm going to unlink everybody there. Bring Team 3 around here. Bring Team 2, 4 over here. Team 1, I think we got to do, one at a time here. So Team 3 and 4 on the other end, I think. I think they can wait for a second. They'll wait for a spell, and then we're going to come in here and do our initial hello with the captain's crew. Oh, I see. Yeah, right. So we can't do the door cheese if we do this. So we're just going to pull everybody off to, one side or something. And so we board. Oh, my goodness. It's a bloodbath. Okay, so we're going to take care of Justar. And get rid of Justar. Then we're going to get rid of Mildred. Can we get rid of Valerie? No, there's too much cover there. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, good lord. Okay, so I guess we ended up doing door cheese anyway. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this was very bad. I can't believe we survived that. Okay. Hang on. Casey's coming in. Captain Annie's taking a couple of hits. Everybody's doing okay. We've got a couple of surrenders here. Okay, you guys get behind cover. Get behind this cover over here. Okay, Casey's given up. Good. Okay, this is bad. We need to deal with this. Oh my god. Okay, this is a bloodbath. Oh, this is getting bad. Okay, hang on. Pull around this corner here. Let's see if we can get some better cover behind this thing here. Okay, wait, hang on. Okay, while this bloodbath is happening, maybe we can distract them. Let's head into here and do the same thing. Come on, Creepy Bridgie. Oh, good lord, it's heavily defended as well, but this seems like the team has pulled back a little bit. Oh my goodness, okay. Artemis is down. Kitsune is down. No prisoners at this point. Meanwhile, the bloodbath continues over in this boarding area as well. That wasn't as bad, but this could have been really bad had there been a team behind that. Oh my goodness. So is our best... Okay, they're going to meet up with teams 1 and 2 here. Get rid of Lincoln. Okay, we've got Michael. Get rid of Michael. Continue forward. Team 1 and 2. Who do we have? Do we lose anybody? No, we're doing okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so boarding actions got a lot worse, hey? I didn't know that, but we're going to have to keep an eye on trying to board vessels in the future, because that was just like a half of a bloodbath right there. Team 3 and 4 continue this way. Teams 1 and 2 carry forward. These slavers are not messing around. I don't think we've seen this universe, this particular star system we've moved into, has got some very skilled and deadly people. We need to be careful now because there's still a lot of crew left. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was a bit of a shootout. We're gonna take care of Nikolai here. Oh my goodness, Grim pops through the door to help Nikolai a little bit too late. Looks like Denkarion maybe took a lot of hits, though. That was pretty rough for Denkarion. All right, and then our team... Oh, we've had Nisman give up. That's okay. Team moves in here. We're going to get rid of Grant. Okay, meanwhile, Team 1 and 2 are doing okay. Where's the rest of the team? Where's the rest of their crew? The music changes pace. That's kind of nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, Team 3 and 4 moves in to secure the command area. Okay, Team 1 and 2 is being weird. Oh, is it because you guys are ready again? Yeah, let's draft you both. Okay, great. Team 1 and 2. So yeah, if you have a control group and they are panicking or they've given up, then I think you can still operate the control group. But if one of the people has stopped panicking and is now... Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe we're just exploring the ship. That could be everybody. So if you have one person who is not drafted but in your control group, then you will no longer be able to like give the control group orders like select one and right-click to send them somewhere. Just an FYI, something that I wish I knew a lot earlier. Okay, let's send you guys into these rooms here. Careful, though. I feel like that's it. And that's the reason they gave up from their surrender, is because there are no longer any slavers. Active. Okay, let's go and explore that area here. Oh my goodness. Alpha 13 has definitely added in another new layer of... Oh, look, it's got all the weapons here, too. Oh, my goodness, this is great. Another new layer of chaos to this game and hardship. Because you can create, and this is something that we should probably think about doing, you can create defense points with your boarding areas. Something that we should definitely think about doing, because that got spicy very quickly. Our overwhelming numbers helped wear down and shoot through the defenses. There was only 2 defenses here, so that was okay. We were able to deal with the trickle there and then focus fire through the cover onto this space. And I think I did a little bit of door cheese around this area as well. So that's definitely something that helped me in this case. But if I wasn't careful, I would have lost everybody. I mean, look how well defended this area is. This also gives you an idea for the future designs of ships. Like, this is something we definitely want to see in our vessels when we design them. Right now, this vessel, way too compact. There's no way to defend any of these points. It's really got me thinking about how I would possibly defend this ship. In fact, maybe the best way to defend a ship is, 1, maybe 2 entrance areas that are wide open with lots of cover points so you can keep your crew safe. But then, maybe it's only 1. Maybe, yeah, so we just need 1 boarding space with more defensible area. I mean, maybe what we could do is get rid of this one and turn this area into the med bay or something. I don't know. There's got to be a way to build a little bit of protection in here. We could get rid of all of this stuff and then put cover blocks all around here. And then there's just like a small firing gallery right there. I'm just wondering how cover works, because if the enemy... If I have it right here, and the enemy boards, they'll also get the cover advantage by being in the adjacent square to the cover. So that doesn't quite work. It needs to be a little wider so that the enemy has like an area like similar to this. So the enemy has an area to stand out in the open where they just can't find cover anywhere. So this is definitely a design idea to keep in mind. It didn't work for them, but that's simply because of the Stormtrooper rule, which is bust in with way more people than you'd necessarily think you might need. So we've got a couple of weapons, a lot of various good stuff off of that being transferred over to the Lotus. There is some debate on board the SCS Lotus as to why there are slavers and pirates operating with impunity, with absolute freedom in the Barrens system. And it makes me think that I think maybe this Barren needs to go. While searching for the Barren, we come across a very shielded ship, the CS Sundown Maiden. I would love to look on board this thing and see if it also has an Alpha 13 makeover that gives it a massive defensible area on this one boarding, because were we pirates, this would be a worthy boarding vessel. However, I would definitely not want to take it down with weapons. Matthew asks about the refugees on board, of which we have them, so we're going to receive the settlement and hopefully a little boost in our relationship, but those credits are nice. And since we're waiting for that to happen, we might as well trade... Oh, wait, does a civilian ship offer services? Oh, this is interesting. No access to civilian services. What if we hail them and try that again? Let's ask them for some services. But in the meantime, let's keep them in this sector by doing a little bit of trade, because it looks like, oh, they have some really good prices on ice, which is actually cheaper than water. Not sure why, and we'll definitely buy it all, because ice becomes 2 water. So not sure why they're selling it so cheap. And we'll also get the water. This will give them some much-needed credits I'm sure they can go and spend throughout the galaxy. After a couple of tries, we grant access to their services. So I'm just going to see what my options are here. Hail them and services. Oh, so they're like floating medical ships. Okay, well, that's really good to know. I don't think we need that anymore. Our medical team has done a very good job of taking care of the fallout from that last boarding action, which got very, very spicy indeed. The SCS is dropping out of warp after searching the sector high and low. It has discovered the Barrens Station. The Barrens Station is both armed to the teeth and shielded to the teeth. This will certainly not be an easy attack, but Captain Annie stares out of her command window, or I guess she would probably go she would go over here so she can stare out and strategize on their entry at the Barrens Station. This is a Merchant Federation station. It is the Barrens Station. However, this Barren is a war baron, a blood baron, a baron who earns his killing off of selling for a profit any goods that slavers and pirates may need. He's an equal opportunist, and I don't think that should be allowed. Declaring war will definitely injure our relationship, which we had down to about a neutral here. Apparently the power balance is minus 31. We are definitely weaker. Access to services. Share vision? They don't agree. Are you sure? There we go. They agree to share vision. Well, that's good. So now we can get an idea of what we're looking at. Unfortunately, this... Oh, where are they all going? Okay, so this station has a lot of soldiers. Not sure why they decided to go outside to get around there, but... A lot of soldiers, however... Not a lot of cover. This is sort of a pre-Alpha 13 looking thing. So I need to be careful. If I'm going to declare war with the Merchant Federation just to take out this Baron that I don't believe should be here, to take all of his goods, I am going to need to be able to rebuild my relationship with the Master, and that could be an issue. But at the end of the day, Captain Annie simply cannot abide by a robber baron who benefits off all these slavers and pirates in the area. We are looking to scourge piracy and slavery from this galaxy. Unfortunately, we've got to go to the root. We've got to go to the moneymakers. Prepare for war. Teams 3 and 4 head out to the southern dock, and teams 1 and 2, again, we're splitting people up, are heading out to the northern dock. Once in position, I'm sure they'll hail us and wonder why we have so many troop ships parked outside their stations. I assume... Oh, they'll deal with an accident. Oh, look, that's interesting. That's a new look. Usually it's just a fire, but now there's like a... sort of a flaming... Oh, that was interesting. Okay, I haven't seen that animation before, but that kind of distracted me a little bit. Distracted me from the task at hand, which is declaring war on the Barrens station. We hail them. Our shields, in other words, our jammer, and our engines... Actually, we don't really need the engines up, do we? We're not going to leave that whole team behind, so we're going to take that off red alert. But our shields are operational, as is our targeting jammer. So let's dock outside here and prepare for our stormtrooper boarding. The Merchant Federation calls us up asking, why do we have troops stationed outside of one of their stations? And we implore them, we explain that they are harboring under the banner of the Merchant Federation a robber baron who makes profit selling weapons to pirates and slavers. This cannot go on. Even though the military alliance seems to turn a blind eye, the new alliance, the Solid Content Fleet, will not turn a blind eye, and Captain Annie simply can't. We declare war. Our relationship, I assume, goes to -100, so that's going to be tough to get back to a neutral place, but it is what it is. We saw for an instant their vision being shared, so it seems like maybe they are headed to, hopefully not, hopefully they're not headed to go and get in shuttles of their own. It looks like they are sending, maybe, I caught a glimpse of some soldier movement there, so it looks like they're probably sending soldiers to go and defend. Why can't I get you to move? Oh, I see, because that's not really, the footprint isn't right. Okay. All right, and we board carefully, knowing that there's going to be some... I love that animation, by the way. Oh, there's going to be... Okay, great. Okay, so there is going to be a situation. All right, so let's actually bring Team 3 and 4 back home. Meanwhile, Team 1 and 2 will take over the shuttle. Because what are they sending us? They're sending us an Anna of their own and 2 full ship complements. So we're actually going to have some problems back home if we're not careful. I think we need to just draft the entire crew. And where are they going to board? They're going to board at all different locations. So where's the most defensible spot for us to be? I think if we bring everybody... So this area is going to get kind of tight. And they're going to come storming down these doors. And take over the ship that way. We should maybe be somewhere where reinforcements will be useful. But I don't want to do that and then run right into their attack. So I think if we bring everybody over there to the command center, that should be good. And we have 2 units coming back here. Okay, good. In the meantime, Captain Annie and her team head out into the vast array of ships, or of the station here. Now these ships, let's bring them to the center, so they can dock here. Because I assume this is gonna drop off 1 crew member here, Anna. Meanwhile, our entire crew heads to the command structure to hold up in the headquarters of the ship. You heard me, the headquarters. We've explored this whole vessel, so it's actually just a matter of finding the crew that are remaining on board and taking them out. But I'm wondering if the Merchant Federation is not just simply launching their entire team out here. We may lose some robots this day as we enter into ship combat. Oh, that wasn't just Anna. Oh my goodness, big explosion. Okay, so we're losing some robots here. We gotta be careful. We're gonna dock here, which automatically unseats this ship, I believe. They're taking out a lot of our robots, which is a bummer. Our entire crew is hanging out here. Let's pull some people back and out of harm's way. Is there a door into this area? No. Okay, so anybody who doesn't have a weapon, like you guys, should go and hang out here. And then you guys need to get into a little bit... Okay, you're drafted, so yeah, go over here as well. And then you're going to go here. And you're going to go... Oops. Nope. Yeah. Okay, great. You're going to go here. Back to where I sent you. Okay, good. Now this... where's our vessel going? Interesting. It's not letting go. That's weird. Why isn't it letting go? Hello, you have to let our people board too. It's only fair. Dock. It doesn't seem to let this vessel... Okay, interesting. All right, let's go over here and we'll do a space boarding. But we do need to be careful. Our robots are giving us a view as to who's on this vessel. Meanwhile, over here... Oh my goodness, there's been an attack that we didn't even know about. Oh, good lord, that was bad. Okay, I can't believe I missed that. But Scourge and Isla apparently were the only ones left. So Dr. Thumbs moves up and accepts their ceasefire, taking them prisoners. Now, the reason we're taking them prisoners is, I believe, because we'll get a bit of favor once we declare a ceasefire with any merchants we find. We should be able to keep these folks. So now we have their entire base and their spoils of war, which look pretty good. However, we still need to take our ship back, and it seems like there's some kind of weirdness going on where we can't do that. So let's dock nearby the entrance. They obviously haven't found this thing yet. Somebody's complaining about O2. I don't know why Owen... Why are they complaining about... Oh, it's probably because they're using up all the O2 in that area because they're all standing in the same room. Okay. Okay, this is looking not good. Oh, we're going to have to rename all our robots. Elizabeth is panicking. That bodes well for us. Team 3... I think we'll be able to get through that. So I think we'll be able to glitch our way through this shuttle here. Hopefully. Team 4. Come and join them. Okay, this is going to start causing problems. We're going to have to start moving people over. Okay, let's move you guys over into here, I think. Okay, crap. Yeah, we got to move people. Okay. 3 and 4. Let's glitch you guys into the shuttle. Love that. Oh, they're going through the pirate shuttle. Interesting. Or the merchant, I guess, shuttle. Okay, this is good. Here we go. Okay, let's move you guys over into here. Move you guys off into this space here. Hole up in the food area. Let's bring you guys down into this hallway as well. Okay, Elizabeth has given up. We just need to find the rest of the crew. Oh, we found them. Okay. Eleonora panics immediately. The merchants are simply not ready to fight with us. Scroats takes a couple of good hits. We move forward. I think we've got everybody. All right, team 1 and 2. Let's go for Isla. Let's get Isla to follow you. And Scourge, let's get Scourge to follow you, and then you're gonna basically rehome the prisoners onto a vessel somewhere. Looks like Creepy Bridgie and Nisman gave up. Okay, that's not ideal. That's alright, we have some more crew over here. Who's got weapons? I wish there was a way to click on people with weapons. Let's bring you forward and you forward. Oh, and deal with that. Thank you. There we are, there's some more over here. Bring them around here. Okay, Lawson's given up. Okay, Jay is full power, full health. So careful, Lawson. Oh, good shooting, Lawson. Maybe Lawson should be on one of the fire teams here. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. This is gonna be bad. Okay, good hits on Jason and Lawson and Shira kind of give up, but that's all right. This should be enough to... Oh, they locked that door. What the heck? Oh, it's broken. Okay, that's all right. Probably from a recent explosion. All we need to do is get through here. Should be able to take out Shira pretty quickly. Samantha takes a lot of bad hits. Good. Okay, we're going to get rid of Shira and Jay. We don't have time for prisoners at this point. We need to retake this vessel. As an experiment, I'm going to undraft those people. We're going to move this team forward and explore the rest of the ship. Okay, meanwhile, we have Dr. Thumbs and Scourge. Yeah, go get those prisoners on board a vessel. And so what team are you in? You're part of Team 2. So Team 2 is going to stick around here. Team 1 is going to come back and help retake the ship. Because we need to find out where those last few people are hanging out. Ugh, it's locked. That is trapping us from... In our own ship, we're trapped. Okay, Team 3 and 4. Not finding much in this area. They must be back near their shuttle, maybe. So let's head over there. Team 1. Excuse me. Okay, let's get you docking over here, I guess. Okay, head forward carefully, though. Under attack, auto-drafted. Haley. Haley. Oh, Anna's come back from the dead. Oh, get out of there, Haley. Okay, Anna's back. You need to get out of there. You're going to take some hits in the back if you're not careful. Teams 3 and 4 are going to come here. Chronic wound now for Haley. Oh, she gets one more hit in the back. That was not great. So we're going to send you guys that way. Come over here and select the rest of this ship. Okay, it looks like Anna is either the last person left, or people are starting to... Oh, my goodness. Oh, there we go. And there it is. There it is. Anna was the last person left, and she has given Haley a chronic injury, which I don't know what that means now. Conditions. Chronic wound. Some of the wounds have become chronic. They are not healing on their own. I need a medical bed to fully recover. Health -3. Expires. Needs the right condition to expire. Okay. All right. That's good to know. Well, Anna is currently at 50% health. I guess we'll accept her surrender. We have a lot of merchant prisoners now, and we have deposed the Baron of their rule in this sector. So I think that's okay. We have all these prisoners now. We have a lot of work to do to kind of bring everybody back. Sort of undraft everybody as we go. We need to, like, have a undraft all button or something. Everybody can be undrafted as the repairs need to be made on board this vessel. Gerard Butler, good work guarding that hallway by yourself, Gerard. You did good. You did good. All right. Meanwhile, we've got some ships over here. We're going to just undraft it, as we don't need them drafted anymore, and this can go about reordering our... thing a little bit here. Let's go and dock this ship at home, which will undraft it and drop off those prisoners. So now what I'm hoping to do is use those merchant prisoners we've just taken to get back into the good graces of the merchants. For some reason, they can't get into... Salvage available. Yeah, new prisoner instructions. Good. They can't seem to get into the prison, maybe? Or they don't want to. Regardless, they'll end up in there soon enough. But for now, the main concern is people like Samantha and Emily, who are filling, the people filling, the casualties, if you will, filling our medical bay. Oh, the blood stains the walls from their attempt to take our ship. And blood stains a little bit of this hallway. It was a fairly, not like that other battle, it was a fairly bloodless encounter, I would argue. We're going to select almost all of the winnings from this ship, but I don't want to take all this scrap. We just don't have scrap time anymore, and at this phase in the game, this late of the game, we aren't trying to build too much anymore. We're just going to trade to stay alive, so all of this is valuable, but the scrap is not so much. That's all good. We will take the heavy metals, and we definitely want those guns as well, so that we're taking all of that stuff over to the Lotus, and maybe we'll even do, we're going to turn off transferring, but we will do the energy scrap, and the tech scrap, and the infra scrap, and expedite that, so as to see if there's any resources like water and energy rods hiding in there. We have some prisoner complaints. For some reason, they just can't seem to get to the door or something? What's going on here? Edit permissions. Set prisoner area. There, you can have the... Oh, I see. Maybe... They weren't allowed to... Okay, the civilians are coming in. Hopefully they don't put this on us. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, they weren't allowed to go over the little permissions that I had set for them, I guess. So let's clear this prisoner area, because we don't need that. There we are. So that'll keep them put in their positions. We have a couple of prisoners being worked on, but that's okay. I think all of our people are doing okay. Nisman is fine. He will seek out medical attention as soon as it's available, but he doesn't have any regressing wounds. So for now, the repairs around the ship continue. Cleaning all the blood off the walls, and probably building a whole bunch of new robots. Because a lot of them lost their lives in that attack. Oh well, that's alright. More robots to name. Unfortunately, I can't draft and move them to safety, so it just is how it is. So we built some more. We're going to have some more robots built. And the gravity of our decision starts to sink in. We really did declare war on the Merchant Federation just to knock out the Baron. That's wild. The civilians, once they get here, are going to have some questions for sure. But we have some, as long as we treat them okay, some merchant... Oh, good Lord, Hannah's just barfing her face off. We do have some merchant prisoners to give back in exchange for goodwill. So as soon as we meet a merchant ship, some dicey negotiations and some gift giving will have to take place so that we can once again safely trade with them. Whew. Things are definitely taking a turn for the hard in Space Haven. Alpha 13 has definitely dialed up the difficulty of some things, and I love that. We can take our shields down now, so Vaughn, you can go off and do some other work. Captain Annie has definitely made quite a decision today, and so she heads to her captain's quarters for a well-earned sleep. These are the decisions captains have to make sometimes. Do you just randomly drop in on a space base and start shooting people, and then they try to take your ship over? Yes, that is a decision she decided to make today. And the consequences will be far-ranging and unknown as of yet. I hope you found this one to be some truly solid content. I always love getting into Space Haven, and we are coming up, I would say, on the epilogue episodes of this particular run. Captain Annie has put together quite a beautiful crew and a beautiful ship. No losses today, but it got close, and things got dicey. And so hopefully you will join us in the next episode of Captain Annie and Space Haven.